Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were going.
I was trying to tossing you the ball. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the PooBrain movie reviews. Today we are going to be bringing you a review of Batman Gotham by Gaslight.
Gotham by Gaslight is the new DC animated film. Basically, it is a adaptation of the comic book Gotham by Gaslight. But yeah, it's pretty much just like a Victorian era Batman.
Yeah, it takes place in an alternate timeline of Batman. It's essentially how Batman would fight Jack the Ripper. Well, lately the Warner Bros. Animations have been... They were actually very good when they first started to come out, but now lately, since I think The Killing Joke, it's been kind of dipping a little bit. The animation quality is not as high, but I guess the story is a little bit better than most. Essentially that is just Jack the Ripper is in Gotham. Bruce Wayne is trying to figure out through his detective skills, but is also still Batman.
His primitive detective skills.
Primitive detective skills.
This is Victorian era, and there were no good detectives back then except Sherlock Holmes.
Yes. The strength of the movie is to seeing the regular Batman characters that you're used to seeing basically integrated into this weird steampunk Victorian setting. Like you see Harvey Dent, of course. You see Selina Kyle,
Cyrus Gold.
You see all of these people, not really their characters as they are that you know them as in Batman, but as these alternate Victorian characters, which some have their ups, some have their downs. Some are kind of useless. Yeah, most of them are kind of useless.
Like Harvey Dent.
Selina was the only one not useless.
So yeah, Selina and maybe the Robins. They have all three of them as basically their own street gang.
There's hoodlums.
They're hoodlums.
Yeah, they're basically like, you gotta pay if you want to go to this alley and they'll beat you up if you don't.
Yeah. Which, I mean, that's a cool take to see all three of them together. Kind of. What do you think of his outfit?
Who, Batman's?
Yeah, who
I didn't like his mask. I didn't like the eyes. But he could have put glasses there or something, not just leave open wide holes there. What's the point of wearing the mask? I mean, I'm pretty sure they could tell who he is.
Now, you've read the comic. Was it close to that look of that?
I would say that, aesthetically, it's pretty much the exact same. There's nothing really different about that.
Okay.
The only thing is the plot is formatted for the movie version as opposed to the comic book.
I've only seen pages and bits and pieces of it here and there, so I'm really familiar with the comic on this one.
I mean, I did like that there was blood into this movie.
Yeah, it was actually rated higher than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
DC's sticking with their R rating animated, so you can actually see Jack the Ripper murder somebody mercilessly.
And it is violent. The first killing is pretty out there. It was the sounds, it's crazy.
I wasn't ready for that in the Batman movie. I was like, oh well, look at that. My only problem with it is there's some animation spots.
Like the repetition of certain characters in the audience?
They're the same characters in the audiences that would just be there. I'm like, that's a little too noticeable.
How'd you feel about the name dropping? Because for me, it was...
The repeat of the name droppings that they just kept saying it?
Yeah,
like they needed to?
Exactly. For me, it was getting a little too much. Like, especially in the beginning where it was like real heavy-handed.
Yes.
Where they were like, oh, hi, Selina Kyle, Miss Kyle. like we get it. Like, we know she's Catwoman.
Well, they had to do that. They had to do that because of the repetition of characters.
Yeah, I guess.
Since everyone looked the same, they had to keep saying her name so you knew who that was.
But it was all in one scene.
True.
It was all in one scene. They said her name like 10 times.
And they do it for everybody. Oh, Mr. Dent. Mm-hmm. They're kind of done with a wink, like, oh, that's Catwoman, you get it.
And if you didn't know it was Catwoman, she walked by some cats.
Yeah, exactly.
And then if you didn't get that hint, she had a cat, like a little diamond cat thing on her. So if you didn't get it from those hints, they made sure you knew by calling her Miss Kyle, Selina, Miss Kyle some more.
Yeah, overall, I mean, I enjoyed the movie. Except for with the exception of the few animation dips, I think voice acting was good. I don't have a problem.
Oh yeah, the voice acting was fine. They usually do a pretty decent job.
Yeah, the music was good.
You know what? I like the fighting scenes between Batman and Jack the Ripper.
Yeah,
it's pretty good because it wasn't one-sided.
It was a lot better hand-to-hand combat on that.
Jack the Ripper was the threat.
Yeah, and that's, you know, I like that too. It was different.
And you know what? I also like that Batman actually acknowledged that he was a threat. Because he says it.
Yeah.
He says this is not a regular thug. This guy's actually trained.
Kind of like the fact that Batman was kind of a little bit out of his league at some points.
Yeah.
He wasn't like the unstoppable Batman that he actually is now. Like, Jack the Ripper kind of gave him a run for his money. Mm-hmm. Like when he first fought him, he was like, oh shit, he actually knows how to do something. Yeah, it was solid. I mean, it wasn't like one of their best movies, but it was definitely a solid outing.
They're trying to pick up from where they're slack with Killing Joke and stuff. What was the other one? Oh, Batman and Harley Quinn. That's another slack. They're trying to pick it up back up.
I'd probably give it a B. It was quickly paced. The story kept moving along. Characters were interesting when it actually showed. Some characters kind of fall to the wayside, where they have them there just for like just for a shout out. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, like especially like the Robins. I feel like they could have did a little more with them. You know, they really kind of were just there just to serve like one point, and that was really it.
Yeah.
I'll give it the same. I liked it. I mean, like I said, the fighting was good, the story was good. It's a different twist from the comic book.
Also give it a B. It was overall a good movie. And again, like, certain points the animation dipped for me, but other than that, everything else was good for the movie. I enjoyed it more than I did Killing Joke. I enjoyed it more than I did the last Batman movies. DC animated department though is usually you know, for the most part good.
Because they're free to just do whatever they want. Like Gotham by Gaslight would never be seen in live action because it would just not make any goddamn sense.
No, it would just be Sherlock Holmes.
Exactly.
Pretty much, yeah.
And that's the way to go with it. You know, the animated, just do what you want.
That's our review for Batman Gotham by Gaslight. Let us know if you guys are interested in seeing it. Let us know if you did see it. Let us know what you guys think about that in the comments down below. We'll see you guys next time.